So as fish finders improve and the screens get bigger, so they seem to be drawing a bit more current as well, so people are having to use bigger batteries. Now for the last couple of years I've been using some lithium polymer batteries. Now there's a lot of advantages to using batteries like this, and there are a couple of drawbacks as well. I'm going to tell you all about them and tell you how I've been using. So this would be a traditional lead acid battery. This one's 4 amp hours. It's pretty heavy. This thing, which is about, I don't know, probably a quarter of the weight of the lead acid battery, this thing's 10 amp hours. So it's almost 3 times as powerful as this one. Now this is from a company called Tracer. The reason why I've been using them, they're not cheap, but they've got a lot of safety features, and that's important because lithium and water, they don't mix too well. So I'll tell you a bit about some of the things I've been doing with it. Now Tracer do actually produce some waterproof lithium polymers, but they're a lot more expensive and they're over twice the weight of the non-waterproof ones. So my advice would be probably better to buy the non-waterproof ones and then make yourself a waterproof container. And the combination of a waterproof container and the fact that you're keeping the battery inside a hull of the kayak as well, which should be waterproof, those two in combination should be safe enough, and with the circuit protection that these batteries give you as well, those 3 things I think will serve you well. Now I've produced 2 waterproof boxes. They're really easy to come up with. This one's based on a waterproof box that Hobie make, and I'll show you how that fits in the kayak later. It uses a waterproof electrical connector. I don't know if you can see that. I'll show you later. And this is a waterproof battery bag that I've made. It's really simple to make. You just buy a dry bag, preferably one with a dump valve or an air purge valve on it, which makes it a bit easier when you put the battery in just to expel the air. This one's really simple. It's got an electrical cable gland that I've attached to the dry bag. Simply use a bit of plastic, cut a bit of plastic off of a milk container that fits on the inside, and essentially you attach the battery via the connector. Again, got a waterproof connector on the end. We've got an inline fuse, waterproof fuse holder, really cheap. You buy them at Whole Foods or automotive stores, and the battery fits inside. Let's just show you. This one's a 22 amp hour version. Okay, a lot bigger, a lot bulkier, but if you compared this to something similar in a lead acid battery, it would be huge. It would weigh a ton. This weighs just over 1 kilo. So as you can see, for 22 amp hours, that's not bad. Batteries also have, I don't know if you can see that, but they've got a battery life indicator in there as well, so you can see how charged it is. So I'll just show you how you put this one in. Simply plugs into the battery. Battery goes into the bag. And there you go, battery in the bag, and they're all ready to go in the kayak. Same goes for the other one as well. Battery goes into the box, and there you go. And we've got the cable gland on the bottom of this one, on the battery box. And I'll show you how they attach to the kayak. So you can see here, the electrical connector just fits in, clicks, so you've got a nice waterproof connection there. And then you can simply close the hatch. So you go, got a double waterproof seal if you like. Same thing for the bigger battery, the battery bag, and it simply slips in. I've got a little clip on there as well. So you can click that on so that the battery doesn't slide inside the kayak. There we go. Nice secure waterproof connection. And there we go. So that's a couple of decent options for making waterproof battery bags and battery boxes. If you need to buy the electrical connectors, you can buy those at Hobie. The glands, the electrical glands, the waterproof cable glands, you can also buy those at Hobie. If you need to get hold of them, you can phone the Hobie Cat Centre at Rockley, get in touch with Steve Beard. And that's that really. It's an expensive option, but sometimes with a lot of the modern fish finders, it can be a real advantage to have a battery that's lightweight and still powerful. And that's it. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks very much.